Just amazing clouds. And next to me, these lovely flowers. It's just another beautiful winter day here in Portugal. And you can say that this is a stillness. Everything is surrounded by stillness, immersed in stillness, made out of stillness. And yet in that stillness, not one moment is the same as the next one. In the stillness, there's a constant and always unique creative force. And every expression that comes from this stillness is never happened before and will never happen again. You might say that those incredible flowers are the same, but they're not. Each of one is unique. And this is the uniqueness that is within also each of us. We are an irrepeatable unique event. Yes, we are one, we are in oneness, we are all ones, and yet we are exactly unique and irrepeatable. I don't know if it exists that word, irrepeatable. So to me, stillness is not so much about standing in the typical meditation position for hours and hours and hours. I mean, I do see great value on that, and it's wonderful, and for many of us might be a necessary experience. Many of us need many long sessions in order to find those gaps between the mind process. Because in that gap between one thought and another one, that's where reality is. For me, stillness is just like a little sparkle of flame that initiates the fire. It is just a permission slip, a communion, a quick, short communion with Source in order to switch from the reasoning of the mind into the feeling of the heart and soul. But as soon I get into that field, as soon as I make the shift through communion with stillness, the magic happen. And this magic is basically my most excitement, joyful imagination start to talk to me and start to want to take action. Because at the end of the game, we are in a physical 3D world, and in a 3D world, action seems to be the most important thing. I mean, you can be philosophic as much as you want. Yes, you can hold the high vibration, and that's all well and good and beautiful. However, until you don't act upon it, it doesn't really mean much. It's the crystallization of your action motivated by stillness that is what is most important, at least until now for me. That's is really what is all about. We are creators by default. We are creators. We are God and goddesses, and our natural state of being is to create. You can see that in nature. Yes, you can call nature stillness, but look how much is going on in such a stillness. It's a constant creative process. Wind that blows, clouds that take shape and form in millions and millions of ways of shapes, and flowers and insects that fly. So there is a great motion from what we call stillness. So my dance is a sparkle of initiative by connecting with stillness, which takes me right away to source. Almost immediately, source responds to that signal by giving me some exciting, inspirational, imaginative sparkle of energy. And then I capture that and I take action and I crystallize it into this world. Once we operate from that kind of inspiration, our doing is always life supportive, is always noble, is always filled with compassion, it's always filled with transformational power. That's, I guess, my thought of the day. Now I go back to the beauty of the clouds and the beauty of this place.